Hi, I'm Ruth, and welcome to my channel. If you like what you hear here, please take a moment to subscribe. It's very easy. You just press the little button. I think there's a bell next to it. Anyway, you press that button and you'll subscribe to my channel. So here I am in New York City. I have come to New York City a lot. I used to live closer to New York. I live down south a bit here in Baltimore, and I used to take the train up to New York, and usually to see an agent or something to do with my books, my writing. And I left Baltimore really early in the morning, so I didn't want to put any makeup on before I got up here. It was a 3-hour ride. So I'd ride up and I'd get up here, and I was always a little freaked out. But I would put my makeup on down in the ladies' room in Penn Central. I think it was Penn Central, maybe Grand Central, I'm really not sure anymore. And I would be putting my makeup on there, and the bag ladies would gather around me. I remember this twice, and then I stopped doing it. They'd gather around and they'd say, "Oh, she thinks she's so pretty. She thinks she's so pretty." You know, I didn't think that at all. I was in my 30s with 2 kids at home. You'd feel not so pretty at that age. But anyway, I remember that was one of my iterations of coming up here. I'd come up here for that. I started early on with, coming up as a tourist, staying in a big hotel, I loved that too. That was great. But then for one of the long trips, I came up here, I stayed up, and I'm going to write about this in my next book, but I stayed up here for 6 weeks in 2012. So I was here for Hurricane Sandy. I'll talk about that later. But that reminds me that when I'm in New York, it's changed from when I was young and I wanted Frank Sinatra, the sophisticated New York City, and the penthouse and Fifth Avenue and the horse-drawn carriage through Central Park. Maybe I'll do that. I also want to take the ferry out and go by the Statue of Liberty. I saw it today. I needed some water, so I walked over to the river. But I loved it like that. But when I stayed for that 6 weeks, I was in the West Village, and I just saw a whole different side of New York. I mean, it's a real place. I don't have specific things I want to do here. I just am exploring new places, or But what I want to say to you, if you have a place you want to go and you haven't gone, you have every excuse in the world, the first thing you do is you buy the airplane ticket that will get you there. Make it 6 months in advance so that you have a chance to get organized and actually go. That's how I started. I bought that ticket way in advance for a ticket to Paris a long time ago, and I went. It opened the door. So that's what I'm saying today. Have a good day.